In early April, we talked with UNL Extension plant pathologist Wegulo about scouting wheat fields earlier than normal. With 5% of Nebraska wheat headed as of April 29th, the crop is well ahead of average pace. But disease concerns are now becoming more prominent. We talked with Stephen again this week about problems and recommendations for wheat in the state.
Well, since we last talked, we have now seen stripe rust in Nebraska. We have seen it in south central and southeast Nebraska. And we have had reports from southwest Nebraska as well of stripe rust.
How serious is it?
It is pretty serious. It depends on how far south the field is. The southernmost fields have a significant amount of stripe rust.
Is stripe rust the only problem we're seeing, or are there other diseases as well?
We have other diseases, notably septoria leaf blotch, tan spot, and powdery mildew. We have those diseases in the canopy of the wheat crop, and those diseases should not be overlooked.
Let's talk about treatment options, and let's start with stripe rust. What can be done right now to sort of remedy this and get the most out of the yield?
If a producer sees stripe rust in his or her field, they should plan to spray the field with a fungicide to protect the flag leaf.
Now, does it matter if the wheat has flowered or is going to flower or has headed about what type of treatment you should use?
Yes, it matters. There are certain fungicides that can be applied only up to full heading, but before flowering. And then there are other fungicides that can be sprayed up to mid-flowering, and those fungicides can take care of both stripe rust and the leaf diseases and powdery mildew, but also they can take care of fusarium head blight, which could be, we could have if we have moisture in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
And then are there other independent treatments as well for leaf spots and powdery mildew, or is that mainly covering it all?
It depends on when the wheat is headed. If for those growers whose wheat is already headed, they could just apply one spray that can take care of both leaves, the leaf diseases, which would be the leaf spots, powdery mildew, and stripe rust, and also take care of fusarium head blight. But if the wheat is not headed yet, then they may apply a fungicide just for the leaf diseases and later come in for with a fungicide for fusarium head blight if the risk becomes high in the next few weeks.
Update me on viruses in the crop. We talked about it last week or last time you were on, but how is it now?
We are seeing more of barley yellow dwarf virus in the fields right now. It increased a little bit since we last talked. And then we have also seen wheat streak mosaic virus together with a new virus known as triticum mosaic virus. They are both transmitted by the wheat curl mite, but we are finding both of them in fields at this time.
For producers who are going to plant grain back into this, how serious of a problem are any of these?
The diseases are not a problem if a grower is planning to harvest wheat and then plant corn, for example, or beans this year. The diseases won't be an issue.
You can find a table on the fungicide efficacy for control of wheat diseases with harvest restrictions on the CropWatch website.